The Laker franchise just sold for $10 billion. If that was $100 bills, that would be 10 tons. That's a lot of hundies. So I have this VHS, the Laker championship from 1990, 2000. Excuse me, 1999 to 2000. And I didn't know what to do with this. I got this about 4 or 5 years ago, I believe. And I had the hologram. So I just cut this off. And I want to show you. That's what threw me off a little bit. Jerry West, right there. Hologram. To prove it's an official NBA product. The official video. So I'll put that to the side. I'm going to cut all the cellophane off and keep it in the box. So this was done. You could see all the gummy from the previous stickers. So I'm going to do this now real quick. Clean this. So this got to come off. That's going in the trash. Just a quick wipe down. So I started watching the Lakers back in 1984. A neighborhood guy invited a lot of people over to the house. He got a new Sony 400-line resolution TV. It's a start of Trinitron. It was like a primitive Trinitron, but nothing primitive about it. He plugged it into a stereo. And watching the game, I just remember how in awe I was. The ball goes to the corner to Worthy. You hear his sneakers when he does one of his baseline dunks. You hear the rim. And then Chick Hearn's yelling, "Slam dunk, James Worthy." I was like, I'm going to watch more of this. And I've been watching pretty much from 84 till the Shaq and Kobe era. Once that stopped, I was kind of done with it. It ran its course. I still watch the games, including Game 7 yesterday, Oklahoma City Thunder winning their first championship. And the game has changed. That is so physical now. Like when I was watching it, there was a lot of great players. First, let me go into how many great players there was. There was all the Lakers. I can just go on and name all of them. But like the ones that I really enjoyed watching was Orlando Woolridge and Bob McAdoo. They were dunk masters, scoring machines. And then Stockton and Malone and Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, Tim Towers, Olajuwon. So many early good players. And then all the bad boys from Detroit, Isaiah Thomas. And then just when you think it couldn't get any better, this Michael Jordan comes in the league with this team called the Chicago Bulls. And they were just on fire. They would get the ball, they would get the rebound, pass it, one pass, full length of the court, and do a layup. Like that was like, whoa, that's fast. So now the game's even gotten faster. So some of the plays that they were doing back then, like James Worthy baseline, may not work as well because it's more physical. When a player's coming down the court without the ball, offensive player, and gets two hands to the chest and stops him right in his track, that was a foul back in the day. And now that's standard issue. So it's like a lot more physical. And isn't that ironic that the youngest team won yesterday, the championship? Because it's so physical now. So that's the way the game's going. I want to hats off to the officials because they got to navigate this increased intensity and physicality. The players, they got to make it through the season, and the younger, the better. So they got to mix experience with youth and their health with their youth. That's what's going to win. Genie Bus. Did you hear that? That's what's going to win championship. This new method, this Charles Barkley backing in slowly, round mound to rebound, that's not going to work. And it stopped working a while back. So it's even changing faster. So I still love basketball. I just don't know every player in the league like I did in 1989, late 80s, early 90s. I was collected cards. Shocker. I was collecting something. I was collecting cards. I was buying everything current and then trying to buy all the big cards from 69, the sets. I got all the 70s, and I was buying them the sets complete. So someone collected these, so all the checklists are unchecked. All the corners are sharp. They're in sleeves and files in the vault. So that's sitting there. I want to show you that, and I'm doing it. I'm telling you about something I'm not showing you. Let me show you what I have in front of me. This VHS that I didn't rewind yet because it's sitting on the shelf is now ready to go. I'm going to rewind it right now. I did a double wipe just to make sure everything's fine. It looks super clean. So congratulations, Bus family. Congratulations, LA Lakers. See you next season. Sagala out. Have a wonderful day.